Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Scavenger Run. We're here at the little raider place. I've actually spoken to Black Eye. I turned in the additional raider, the additional meat I had, because I had a bit too much, and as well as giving me a bit of rep, she also gave me a few Mirelurk products, which was nice. I've got some Mirelurk cakes, some Mirelurk jerky, and some roasted Mirelurk meat. Yes, some roasted Mirelurk meat. Let's have one of those right now. Also, have I got anything I can just drink as standard? Let's have a couple of NukaColas. Let's get us a caps and fill up our water, or hydration meter, or whatever you want to call it. I killed a Mirelurk on the way in as well. And now, we're heading just up. Is it south? Is it really south? Yes, it is south. I thought it was to the north for some reason, but yes, we're just going to run south down the road and head to the NukaCola plant to meet up with the Overseer and complete the new arrivals, which is a very important quest that we need to be getting on with. Also, the ash heap I forget that the ash heap's actually quite raised up. But look at that, that's huge. That's a proper mountain, and that proper lag there. But yeah, let's run through, kill a few enemies, and then make it to the NukaCola plant. Man. This is... God, this is lovely. I like busted up NukaCola sign, and then the giant cola bottle there. Man, this is such a visually an amazing location. And with the just slight graphical improvements they've made with Wastelanders as well, it's just so nice seeing everything. It's really beautiful. I can't wait for the next Fallout game, because it's going to look better than this is the thing. The next, main series Fallout game, Fallout 5, when it comes out in 2035, which is probably the year we'll get it, will look better than this. And this is a good-looking game. It has its bad moments, don't get me wrong, but look at that! That's badass looking. God, I love it. Anyhow, we need to go over here. I'm also checking because I've had the Raider Punk spawn in here. That might have happened last time before. I'm pretty sure it showed up in a video or live stream of mine. I think it might have been one of the live streams. Do watch the live streams every Sunday at 8 PM UK time. They're lots of fun. We hang out, we all chat, and you get to watch me playing the game on my main characters. And I might even have a new character I'm starting up at some point. Once the game adds on a bunch of extra character slots or whatever. And, gee. Okay, that ghoul proper got me. Did not see them approaching. But we need to focus on here, is there should be a turret. Yep, a little turret that... How's the turret doing? Turret's doing fine. There's one more ghoul. Yeah, the turret has killed a bunch of ghouls and Scorch. Kept the place nice and clear. And where's... Oh, there's that ghoul. Cool. And now we can just head inside. No, there's Scorch coming for us. Yeah, we'll head inside and see what we need to do with the Overseer.
This is it. We need to get the power up and running and reformulate the machines for the inoculation. Fire everything up, and try not to get killed. Cool.
Straightforward enough. Get everything working. Don't die. That's... Oh, okay, it's only a Reaver. But it's the level 68 Shard Feral so that you have to worry about. Everything else, not too bad. And... Yeah, the Overseer... Okay, that's a level 52, but look at that! The Overseer actually does some damage. She's not great, don't get me wrong, but she does help with the fighting, which is very nice to see. Yeah, up here, we've got the Flavor Lab.
CocaCola scientists were trying chemical substitutions to make new flavors. That's how we're gonna trick it into making the inoculation. We just need to figure out how to mix soda ingredients to produce human antibodies. Easy, right?
Super duper easy, and she's really gunning for that goal. Look at that. A little 10mm SMG. The deadly weapon. Plus there's a quantum here, just out in the open. I cannot believe it. That's crazy. It's utterly crazy. Okay. Man. So much of the stuff. I can technically pick up with the scavenger, but it's not worth picking up. Let's just use this biometric scanner. Every time I've stepped in this, my feet have gone, feet through the floor, which makes you just a tiny bit too short for where everything else is supposed to be. It just doesn't quite work.
That's added your blood sample as an ingredient. I guess that technically makes you NukaCola's newest flavor. Actually, maybe don't think about that too much.
Cool, so we're going to be NukaCola's newest flavour. And also take some chems there. And the flavour sequencer. So we can splice antibodies, use experiment logs, or I'm going to ask the Overseer for help, because I've never done that, because obviously I go for the checks. Let's ask for help.
A little biochemical engineering to round out the day. I'll get to work. You watch our backs.
Ooh, okay. So now we've got a little defend event instead. Oh, why did I pick this? This was foolish. Oh man, these are Biggles. Biggles. Oh, Biggles and Overseer went down.
Isolating the antibodies in your blood sample. Okay.
Man.
Give me a second.
She's
I
not
need
doing
to find
well.
the ones produced by the inoculation.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, Overseer. Oh, a bunch of chems float. Okay, wasn't too bad.
Okay, I've got it.
You got it? Sweet.
Now we need a little biofactory to produce the antibodies in the drink.
There we go.
Can't make NukaCola without yeast. And it's simple enough that we should be able to do a splice.
Okay, and more protecting of her? Man, you got to protect her
That's
for quite a
it.
while.
We're ready for manufacturing.
Okay, there we go. So you get a little mini-defend event if you can't pass the special checks. Or choose not to pass the special checks. That's an interesting little added touch. I like that. I really like the small touches like that. Oh, so I like... Oh, missing my shots. And then, there we go. Alright, so yes, now we've just got to check on the reactors, get them all started up, and make an inoculation out of the NukaCola machines. And... Come on.
We can take them.
Hey! 2 critical hits to enemies, 25 out of 25! I just got myself some atoms. And the mysterious stranger has shown up to help deal with all the ghouls and stuff. Good. Oh, he's gone. I was going to say, good on you, mysterious stranger, but he never stays around for more than about 5 seconds. Oh, final little room to fight through here. Oh, man. Missing my shots quite badly. But it's fine. This isn't the powerful character, I've got to remember. This is the weak one. And... Oh. Zap, 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 zap. And I'm... Oh, that sounded like the Overseer just murdered something. And here we have the reactors. Examine them, and a complex set of reactors are wired together to provide power to the factory. They aren't working. Well, we just need to jam random things together.
Good job.
There we go. You start jamming thingies into thingies. One of the thingies doesn't really fit, but hey, you got a good feeling about it. All of a sudden, the reactors jolt to life. Perfect. That's how you fix things in a Fallout world. And now we need to just head back and initiate the manufacturing process. Oh, jeez. Ah! Oh, but... Okay. Still plenty of ghouls around. Gotta actually remember to be alive and not suck. Okay, so NukaCola manufacturing control. Boot up this little terminal here. Manufacture new product. And based on the flavour profiles of unknown human antibodies mixed with sugar and carbon dioxide, who would you say the target audience is for this beverage? Young people, 13 to 80, 18, sorry, not 80. Older professionals on the go, 25 to 35. People who don't want to get sick and die. This is for 25 to 35s. You know, professional people who also don't want to die. Thank you for your mandatory input. Based on our choices, we predict the most appropriate colour will be error colour selector. Use default values, red letters. With this colour scheme in mind, what should be the name of this new beverage? NukaCola Vaccinated, NukaCola Scorched, or NukaCola My Blood's in it? And this legitimately is a choice that, like, names the item for you. So we're going to go with NukaCola My Blood's in it.
Well, that was... I'm sorry. I just can't help but wonder what it was like to actually work here. I mean, can you believe this?
No, Overseer, I cannot believe this. Also, I can't believe she didn't give me enough time to have my drink. I'm using the, whenever there's dialogue now, I'm using that as my type. Oh! I just lagged backwards a couple of seconds. But yeah, I'm using dialogue as my time to have a quick drink of water. But the dialogue was not long enough there. Hence the slightly awkward delay, which I don't think I'm going to be able to easily edit around. But here we go. The NukaCola is being produced, and let's just get real up close to it. There we go. NukaCola, my blood's in it. Look at that. Look at it. Beautiful stuff. Oh, that is great. Ice cold NukaCola, my blood's in it. Oh, it's perfect, and that's what it's called and everything. Let's just pick it up, and that's our inoculation right there.
That's it! Freedom from the plague in a bottle. While you're handing those out, I'll start organizing things here and get a plan in place to get more to whomever needs them. Meet me back in Sutton when you're done.
Cool. So now we just need to deliver the inoculation to both sides. And that's easy enough. Yeah, this is going to cost me quite a lot of caps, because it's going to be 32 caps to travel to Foundation, which is a reasonable chunk, more than I normally pay for. Oh man, so many different things as well. And then after that, I've got to travel from Foundation all the way up to Crater. Well, also, apparently I've got a couple of dailies I need to start up. But we'll pick up those dailies later. Man, look at all these low-level people as well. Level 2, level 3, okay, level 49, level 51, but level 6. We got anyone right by the vault? Nope, we got the newcomers, but look at this, man. Bunch of low levels and a few high ones still around. But yeah, big fat boy. Well, more low levels still. So many of them. So many of them everywhere. Anyway, back to the game. Let's spend a ridiculous number of caps travelling to Foundation. Here we go, over at Foundation. We've also got vital equipment just booted up. So I think I am going to just pick up the quest. Not necessarily to focus on doing it straight away, but just so we've got it in our inventory. And if we're ever nearby, we can just, you know, get it sorted.
Finally, someone with the guts to help. We had a medical scanner. It's gone now. Stolen. If you can get it back, we'd be very grateful. Grateful enough to pay you.
And getting paid sounds great.
Excellent. Fortunately, we put tracking transmitters into the really sensitive stuff like that. I can show you roughly where it is, but you'll have to wait until you're closer to get an exact fix on it.
There we go. Just pick up that quest, and now we can actually go and chat with Paige. Hey there, Paige. I've got some cola for you.
There's always more work to do here.
No, not more work to do. Actually, have a conversation with me, please, Paige. This is why I hate you, stupid Paige, not talking to me properly.
Still waiting on that inoculation you promised.
I already told you I've got it. Oh, payment. Oh, no, he's not going to get... Yeah, let's talk payment.
Payment? You went to all this trouble to convince us we need your medicine, and now you're going to squeeze us? How's this? That enough for your black heart?
Yeah, it's... Oh, man, it's nowhere near enough, but... Yeah, honestly, I do think I deserve more. It cost me over 3 times that much just to travel here.
Well, you ain't getting more. Don't push it. Now let's see this inoculation of yours. Wait, this is NukaCola. What are you trying to pull here?
What I'm trying to pull is... no luck check. Drink it before I smash it over your head.
All right. Don't get mad. Still don't know what to think of you, Vault Dweller. But, well, saving us from your plague is a good start. You watch out for you and yours out there.
There we go. That's NukaCola and my blood's in it removed. Perfect. And now we need to go to Meg and also give her the cure. And man, okay, I'm gonna travel to Vault 76. How much would it cost? 48 caps. That's actually not quite as many as I thought. I thought it'd be like 60 odd. But we'll travel to Vault 76 just to save ourselves like half of that. Here we are at Crater. And the raiders are already like, oh, we're not supposed to kill you. Oh, that's a bit weird. But yeah, now I'm just going to quickly chat with Roxy and Ren. Roxy is not... Is she inside there? Roxy's normally over by that tent. She is today... Nope, neither of you are Roxy.
If it rains, there's no way going on.
There's actually something smart I could do here, which would be... Toggle active. But actually, I don't need to toggle active talking to Ren. I know exactly where Ren is. Roxy is by the bar? She's by the generator. Roxy, she's playing the drums. Seriously, Roxy, we got work to be doing here. Come on.
Problems. Got enough on
I'm not causing problems, I'm here to fix things.
Loyal to the gang, huh? You want to prove it?
And yeah, just give me someone to kill, please.
Good. You didn't look like a leech. Not everybody's loyal, you see. Some people take all they can from us. They use us, then they leave us to rot. It's not right. We aren't a charity. We expect contributions in kind. You know? It's not a complex system here. So, you in?
They kind of leave out the line there, but yeah, just tell me what to do.
Good. You're not a flake. I'm impressed. I had a hunter follow the trail earlier, so I think these directions will get you close enough. If you only find a corpse, well, that's fine. Maybe the others got there first. I just want to know that it's done.
Cool. So there, we just need to hunt down, and you don't actually have to murder the person, but you should murder the person, because obviously.
Just send a message.
Okay, there we go.
Nothing fancy.
Toggle that active.
A bullet,
And man, Grafton Dam. Okay,
strong words.
there's a decent chance
Use what you got.
these trio of fairly low-level players will end up killing the former raider. That former raider. Okay, the former. Look at how fast the former raider runs. And because obviously the map's live and everything, you can see them just running away and the little thing going across the screen, which is really quite fun. I like that. But yeah, now we actually need to do the important thing of delivering the inoculation. Also, Radiation Rumble went live. But yeah, there's oh, apparently there was some Yagoi here. There's very few players who seem to go to it. Kato and I tried to do it just on our own the other day, and we got to like a minute and 10 seconds left or something before the final person died. It's a tough event. I really do like it though. Anyway, into CocaCola. And Meg! Hi.
You taking your sweet time with that inoculation?
I'm not taking my time, but I am going to talk caps about this, because, you know, I got to pay for fast travelling and stuff.
Convince me we need this inoculation, then dangle it over my head for your cut? I dig your style, 7-6. Here, this ought to soothe your mercenary heart.
See, the raiders are great, but yeah, deal, here you go.
Wait. Bottles of Nuka? You trying to scam me, 7-6?
Hey, I'm just looking out for you. Wanted it to taste good. Man, I do not have 4+ intelligence. I forget how dumb this character is. But yeah, I'm just looking out for you. Gotta taste good, you know?
Ain't that a line? Alright, if you're serious, then I'm down.
Meg better hope coming here pays
I'll make
off.
sure it gets distributed. Looks like you're off the hook, 7-6. See you around.
Ta-da! There we go. A little bit of extra reputation. NukaCola my blood's in it removed. And now we need to go back to the Overseer in her house in Sutton. Which means, yep, that would be 30 caps, but we're once again travelling to Vault 76 to make it just a tiny bit cheaper. Back with the Overseer, and let's have a quick chat.
The inoculations, they're on their way?
And yep, everything done in accordance with Vault-Tec procedures.
You know, all your talk about the Vault-Tec training and thinking about the old days, I almost... Well, never mind. I'm just glad everything worked. Now that one crisis is over, it's time we start working on that mystery in the mountains. Have you heard the latest?
Story time, count me out. Yeah, I'm not interested in stories. I just want to... Actually, what does the Scavenger want? Scavenger doesn't want anything. Scavenger sucks. Yeah, I said it.
Wise ass. It's a vault, okay? Vault 79. We don't have a way in, but I think I have a plan to at least find out what's inside. Every student who graduates VaultTec University has a story about the restricted wing, where all the higher-ups would have their meetings. And not just stuffy professors and their Mr. Handy assistants. I mean sit-downs with government officials, the military.
Okay, so we get inside, see if they were meeting about this vault.
Over 25 years in the making for me, but it's time to finally see what it's hiding. Meet you there?
And crafting item unlocked, NukaCola, my blood's in it. Yep, that's a thing. We can we can't craft it, but every other character in the game is able to craft it after doing the quest, which is real nice. And hey, some stuff we might even be able to use. Bunch of XP and an exterminator wood left leg. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be great. That's a level 10, so we're dropping that straight away. That's not particularly good. 27, 66, and 10. Yeah, we're ditching that too. Still, none of that's useful. But Overseer overseen, next mission, we just fast travel up to Vault-Tec University and get started on that. And here we are inside, oh dear, inside VTU. Problem is, I'm pretty sure, yeah, these things are going to try and kill us, and we are particularly weak. So let's just make sure to slowly kill everything as we make our way through. And we'll talk to the Overseer in a second, because I don't want the conversation to be interrupted. Let me open this. There we go, there we go. Oh, let's just shoot everything a bunch. There we go, and more shooting. Perfect. Let's just wipe out a few more things, and then we'll go back and chat with everyone. Oh, yes. We're actually killing stuff properly. This laser gun's doing alright for the time being. Yeah. Alright, hostile robots dealt with. This is the wrong room. Hostile robots have been dealt with, and if I go into this room, we can actually talk to Professor Bhatt.
The Overseer mentioned there would be more people coming.
And you're in charge here? Also, I love your tiny hat.
I was programmed to run this university in the event of the Dean's absence. He is absent, therefore I am running it.
And yeah, did she tell you we need to get into the restricted wing?
Assuming there even is a restricted section, and I am not verifying that, neither of you have VaultTec University credentials.
And my credentials are my fist and whatever you call your face.
Those are not considered valid.
Whoa, 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 why don't I step in for a bit? Look, Professor Bhatt, we might be the only living human beings connected to this university anymore. Shouldn't protocol side with us?
No, it does not. And for the record, I was the dissenting opinion on fast-tracking your Overseer assignment. You are not pushing your way through me.
And yeah, everyone's dead, you're not protecting anything anymore.
The condition of the outside world is not my problem. I see neither of you are going to relent. Very well. There is a problem you can help me with. This university needs graduates. And while your Overseer has already been through the program, you are living and breathing enough to join this year's class.
This is ridiculous. Even if we had 4 years to waste, which we don't, the university is empty. There's no professors anymore.
Emergency protocols allow the Mr. Handy janitorial staff to run entrance straight through to the final exam. Their ability to run the vault simulation is experimental. but more than adequate for the task.
And sure, I'll complete this exam. Exams are easy, so it'll be fine.
Glad we agree. In this test scenario, your vault has divided into factions. You must resolve the conflict any way you see fit. Your chief of security will fill you in on the details. Good luck.
I'm not familiar with this test scenario. Professor Bhatt must have come up with it on his own.
Alright, so we've got a test to do, and we just need to run downstairs for that. Fortunately, I've killed the robots that would get in our way, so we just run straight through and into the test vault area, which is this whole little area, and junk is so valuable in this game, yet I can't use any of it. It's a real pain at points, and ignore the corpses. There is story about this. I made a video about this, like, real early days, about all the people here. All the stuff is on this terminal with the overseer's log. But yeah, Security Chief Robinson is the person we actually need to speak to.
You the new overseer? Heck of a boiling pot you're stepping into. Little tiff between the engineers and the med staff is ready to blow.
And fear not, noble security guard, your overseer is here.
I don't quite know how to respond to that. Getting back to it, there was a reactor leak. Kellerman, head engineer's apprentice, rushed in to fix it. Poor kid got a full dose of rads.
And yeah, an idiot gets himself killed. Why is this my problem?
Because of what happened next. Dr. Loris, head of the medical team, refused to send in help. Quarantined the reactor area so nobody died trying to go in there. Head engineer Brass accused the doctor of murder. Then, a couple days later, people noticed that one of the doctor's assistants, Estella, was missing. Everyone thinks it's a revenge killing. An eye for an eye.
And what do you think?
I don't know, Overseer. There's no proof the head engineer did anything nefarious. But there's no proof he didn't do it either. It'll be up to you to sort out this mess. Sorry I couldn't be of more help.
And no worries, I'll get to the bottom of this.
I'll be here if you need me, Overseer.
There we go, so let's run down, and we need to talk to a couple of the people here. We're supposed to speak to the head engineer and to the doctor. Which one's closest? One up top, I think this is the doctor, so let's have a chat with them quickly. Is this the doctor? Yeah, this is the doctor.
Ah, Overseer. I'm so glad you've stepped into this little mess of ours. I'm sure you'll resolve the matter swiftly.
You want it resolved swiftly? Yeah, I want to talk about your feud then, please.
I don't have a feud with Brass. He has a feud with me. I'm only doing my job, Overseer, looking out for the health of the vault. And I'm sorry to say that, in my medical opinion, the chief engineer is suffering from paranoia and revenge fixation. We can't let that fester.
And what are you suggesting we do?
Simple. You can authorize me to place the head engineer under medical supervision. A combination of chems and therapy will do the rest. There might be some protest, but I think our combined authority will keep that to a minimum.
And are you wanting to brainwash him? No!
Some treatments can seem horrible at first, but it's the welfare of the patients and everyone around them that we must concern ourselves with. But it's your decision, of course. Let me know if you want to discuss it again later.
Man, we're not letting this doctor get away with brainwashing. What does this person think they're doing? Terrible! How dare they? I have no idea if this is going to do anything. Overseer, you probably don't want to be in there. Come back out here, Overseer. That's it. There we go. Let's just... Oh, we can't close the door. Oh, okay, we're in caution, but... Yeah, we've definitely not hurt any of these. Okay, you can't hurt them. I was curious if that would do anything, but apparently not. And... Okay. Oh yeah, there's a Protectron somewhere who we've made angry. But over here, we can speak to the head engineer.
Overseer, huh? We'll see.
And you got a problem with me, buddy?
Not yet.
And not a fan of conversation?
No.
Well, that's very to the point. Thanks. That's actually going to be a pain to edit. I'm here to talk about your feud with Dr. Loris.
Don't care what security says. Dr. Loris had no right to quarantine the reactor. Leaving Kellerman to die? Murder. That's all there is to it. I want justice, Overseer.
And you want me to arrest the doctor?
No. Half this vault thinks he did the right thing. You do anything to him now, that split will turn violent. I want him exposed. Prove to everyone that he's the bad gear in this vault's engine.
And yeah, what's your plan?
Loris put on a good show when he quarantined the reactor area. But what if more happened than folks remember? A few selective edits to the security recordings, and we can make sure everyone sees Loris for what he really is. Now, I can't just waltz into the security office, but you could, being the overseer and all.
Man, both of these are somewhat terrible. But yeah, this is what leadership really is, nothing but dirty work.
Maybe. But maybe you and me at least do right by Kellerman's memory. Bring me the holotape when you have it. I'll do the edits myself.
Now, that is by no means the best option. You really want to get them both helping each other, but I kind of like the idea of just screwing people over in this playthrough, because it's not something I really want to do on any of my other characters. So, yeah, let's just see what some of the less popular options end up giving us, because I think that's somewhat interesting. And yep, copy the security recordings, please. Perfect. And we've got a recording. We can now go back down and return it to the engineer. Here we are, Head Engineer Bros, security recording all ready for you.
Almost beginning to like you, Overseer.
Yep, and here's the recording.
All right, let's get to work. Shouldn't be hard to put a few choice words into Dr. Loris's big mouth. There. Tell Chief Robinson to take another listen to the recording. The extra bit at the end should be all the evidence he needs.
Ooh, we're proper framing this person now. Let's give this to the security chief and see what happens. Man, well, neither person is particularly nice. They both seem a bit harsh in their own ways.
Did you have a question, Overseer?
Yeah, I need you to listen to the security footage, please.
What's this? The reactor incident? Already heard it plenty of times. But if you say so, Overseer, Loris let Kellerman die on purpose? Can't believe we didn't catch this before. Thank God you're here, Overseer. He almost got away with it, too. Loris and his medical staff won't go quietly, though. You sure you want to bring him to justice?
Yeah. Oh my god, we could turn on them straight away. Yeah, you know what? Arrest Brass instead for forging the holotape. Let's just betray everyone at every chance we get.
It's a frame job. I can't believe Brass would stoop so low. Thank God you saw through it, Overseer. I'll bring Brass into custody right away.
Oh my god. This is ridiculous. We're just changing up our morals and values at every conversation option. Man. Okay, I have no idea what's going to happen. I feel like we might be onto a fight now, so let's just make sure we reload the gun. And let's see what happens. I think he might be stuck by this engineer. Oh dear. Oh, the engineers are protecting him. Oh, seriously? Can we just... Okay. He's through.
All right, Brass. The Overseer and I are taking you in.
Is that right?
You going to make this easy for everyone?
Don't think I will. No.
Oh, the fool. Oh, wow. Wow, these things are weak. And, oh, the Overseer's got a plasma gun now. Oh, jeez. Well, we just murdered all of the engineers there.
Shame it had to end this way. But at least it's settled. Thank you for your help, Overseer. Vault's a better place because of you.
When I first did a Vault simulation, it was a water emergency. Had to ration what little we had. Some people died. Riots had to be contained. We were lucky 76 never had to go through either of these cases. But preparing for the worst is what being an Overseer is.
Jeez. That suddenly makes things a fair sight more dark. And yet, you can totally do that, like, nice and peacefully. Which is the way I've done it every other time. But apparently you can also just get some people killed. For what actually turns out to be no good reason. But if you want to see the better and more positive resolution, you'll probably have to watch the Melee Madness run, or just, you know, do it yourself. Because chances are you did it the nice way if you were playing before. Because I'm pretty sure that's what almost everyone will have done. Because it's what it kind of pushes you towards. And it's one that makes most sense. But anyway, enough of that. Professor Bhatt, we've done your experiment and we passed with flying colours.
Well, it appears you passed the test, barely exceeding my low expectations of you.
And yep, your simulation was dull and uninspired at 0 stars.
Everyone is a critic. You are lucky. This university does not have a disciplinary program. For being a smart ass, you are now an official graduate of VaultTec University, entitled to access to the restricted wing. Back down in the vault, simulation space is a maintenance area. It conceals a secondary room that I believe will have what you are looking for.
It was almost good to see you again, Professor Bhatt.
Yes, Overseer, I suppose it was. Congratulations on one of your residents passing the program. You must be proud.
Actually, I am. Afraid I don't have my old cap and gown to share with you. Hopefully, what we'll find in the restricted wing will be even better.
Cool. So she's proud of me for murdering those engineers who were actually fairly reasonable people in reality. Oh, that's the exit. I'm not supposed to go there. Yeah, let's go back down into the vault and into the maintenance wing. Oh, one other thing about the vault as well. There's a Vault-Tec University jumpsuit, which is pretty nice, and a whole bunch of weights. So if you need lead, this is far from the worst place to go to. Plus a lot of the robots you kill will drop lead. So there's a little tip for you all whilst we're also here. Because aren't I nice? Or whatever. And oh yeah, now we need to go to the restricted wing. And here, lots of things will try and kill us. But we can just... oh, we can try and go past. There's a good chance though that the Overseer will, yeah, get in a fight. So we should probably just murder everything first in this little starting area, or else the Overseer will not come with us. And that will actually, it will cause like minor problems, but nothing too major. But oi! Shot her as well. Okay. There we go. Overseer, we all good? You gonna come through? Yep, she's coming through. Let's just go into the restricted wing now. which is this beautiful place with a slightly different vault door. I kind of like... I mean, it's still technically the same vault door. This way. It's kind of nice. And you got more dead VaultTec graduates here in this giant place. And it's a projector. This looks fancy. Let's turn it on and give a watch of what's on there.
Welcome, esteemed members of Congress and our armed services, to a very special VaultTec presentation. Gold. This rarefied metal has been the backbone of trade since time immemorial. And in the event of nuclear war, this precious resource will once again become invaluable to rebuilding America's economic future. That is why VaultTec has been commissioned to build a different and very real vault. Named for the atomic number of the metal it will guard, Vault 79 will be the new home for all of America's gold reserves. Fort Knox will secretly be retired and emptied. Its gold bullion transported to the new vault, where it will be safe behind VaultTec's top-of-the-line automated security. Biometric recognition to verify authorized personnel. Sophisticated laser grid fields to ward off intruders. And, in the unlikely event of a breach, military-grade defensive turret systems built in partnership with our friends at Robco. All of this, along with VaultTec's signature lead-lined containment walls, airtight construction, fusion power generators, and automated manufacturing facilities. Vault 79, a golden future for the America we all know and love. Brought to you by VaultTec.
There we have the presentation, and map updated with Mysterious Cave. A location you could actually go to, but was unmarked before Wastelanders, and it was all quite interesting, because you could go inside Vault, not inside Vault 79, but to the door of Vault 79, before Wastelanders ever came out. And I made a video on that, like, months and months before the update. It was lots of fun. But anyway, let's turn this in with the Overseer, so we can finish up the episode.
For once, the rumor mill gets it right. There is a treasure in that vault. All of America's gold reserves.
And that's a lot of security we need to get past, though. That seemed to be the bulk of a recording there.
Even getting into the vault at all is gonna be a challenge. Let alone dealing with that buffet line of intrusion countermeasures. But the reward? Put aside the base instinct of hoarding wealth. What could we do with a vault full of precious metals?
We could swim in it?
Just listen. As closely as you can. What has gold always been used for in human history? Money. We could create our own currency. One with a legitimate authority backed by a real resource. No more barter or wild, unregulated proxies. It won't happen overnight, but one day we could have leverage to create a new economy. Property rights, taxes, laws. A government.
Yeah, I don't really care about any of that, to be honest.
I see I'm not going to persuade you by appealing to your desire for a better tomorrow. Instead, think about all of the other useful things that could be in that vault. Useful and valuable things. And it could all be yours. I'm not going to deny that I need your help to get the gold. But whatever else you find in there is yours for the keeping. No questions asked.
Alright, you got yourself a deal. Yeah, if you're gonna break into something, Raiders, they're the go-to choice.
Not my first pick, but it's hard to argue with your point. Do me a favor. Talk to them both. Get all the options on the table.
So there we go. We have spoken to the Overseer, and now we have to talk to the other people. But we'll save that for next time, because we really don't need to do it right now. Yep, we'll go to Crater, and... Hold up. I forgot to talk to Ren earlier. Well, we'll do that next time as well, and we'll talk to Paige, and we'll just get that all done. But for now, that is it for this episode. If you enjoyed, do hit the like button. If you're happy with me just picking some of the less chosen options, feel free to tell me in the comments, especially if there's any quest lines or any options in particular that you wanted to try but didn't try. I'm happy to give some of them a go. That is it, I think. Oh, subscribe as well. Subscribe if you're new. It's probably all people who are already subscribed, but it's something like 80% of my watch time comes from unsubscribed people, so do check that you have actually clicked the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to watch all of the content. As always though, thank you all very much for watching. Sarge out.